Hey YouTubers, Redneck Brian here. Long time no video. Yeah, I just been busy doing stuff in the house, doing a few things out there. It's been a little warm. Also, I've been busy on my other two jobs, so I really haven't had a chance to come out here. And also in the house, I'm trying to get the house all finished up. Almost done the basement renovation in there. It's just about done. The drywalling's all pretty much 90% done. A little bit more mudding to do. But anyways, I was doing that earlier today and I'm tired of it. But anyways, I'm out here working on generators. I was out here yesterday as well working on these. And if you remember from previous videos, I've had basically nothing but problems with this 5 kilowatt Onan generator. Basically it floods and it will not stay running, so on and so forth. That's actually changed. I was actually swapping around some parts between these two generators. I know I did say I wouldn't do that originally, but yeah, let me finish. Anyways, I was swapping around some parts. First up, I swapped the float bowls. Sorry, the floats from each carburetor. It didn't change anything. This thing, it didn't flood. It didn't flood no more, but then I put the float from this one here, which I thought was bad, in that one over there. That one there ran fine. And I did a few other things that tried to do adjusting these carburetors, make them exactly the same. It still would not run. So earlier today, I resorted to pulling the intake manifold. Sorry, I pulled the intake manifold off this one yesterday, and to get it ready. And I pulled the manifold off, pulled the carburetor. Then just earlier today, that one there's a lot easier to work on to get the intake off. The intake and the exhaust manifolds are separate on that one. It's one great big casting on this one. So I pulled it off that one, pulled the carburetor, and swapped the carburetors. So if you're wondering why that carburetor looks so clean, it's the carburetor from that one. Now the funny part of this story. So I figured I'd put that one all back together just so it's sitting there and no dust will get down in the intake, wreck the engine, wreck the heads, so on and so forth. So I figured I'm going to try to start that. It runs. It has this one's carburetor, and it's actually running pretty damn good. It needs to be tuned a bit more, and the choke needs to be adjusted, but it runs. Same with this one. This one runs as well, which is really weird. I swapped the carburetors, so this one still actually has its original float, but it has that one over there as carburetor. So I don't know why it's doing this. I just could not get this carburetor to tune correctly on this particular engine. I don't know. Also, before I start that one up, I picked up some new batteries from TSC. They were very pricey. I'm not telling you what I paid for them, but I got two big batteries. This one here is it's for a very large tractor, like a international of some sort, or a diesel. They probably have like 2 or 3 of these batteries in a tractor. And that one there is about the same. I'm not 100% sure on their cranking amps, but I got them on sale, and for what I paid for them was a damn good deal. So anyways, let's go over here and I'll start this one up. Hopefully my battery does not die. So anyways, that's why this one here, if you look, the carburetor looks kind of out of place. It has its stock choke choke mechanism on there. Sorry about that. And all I did was I swapped over the entire carburetor. I just swap over the fuel adapter. This one here is running hard fuel lines, and this one here runs a soft fuel line. It used to run. This did actually come with the OEM fuel lines, but they're all rotted out, so they leak really bad. Also, I did try to put a opposed twin carburetor on here, but it's actually a little bit too big. So this will be tricky to start because I got to hold the choke open. Let me just try to adjust this camera here. But actually, this one's I did have it running longer earlier. Probably should have choked it a bit more. There's the other battery right there. So I finally got rid of the one I blew up, and I got rid of actually quite a few batteries. I gave them to my scrapper neighbor, and I got the money back for them, obviously. I got rid of the one I blew up. I got rid of the one that was in this generator because it was kept on going dead. That interstate battery, I actually sold it, and then I got the person's old battery on trade so I could have a core to bring to the scrapyard, and not too bad. Now I'll make an attempt at starting this one. This one's still tricky to start, but it's getting better. More and more I work on it, more and more I get used to starting it. So I'm just going to set the camera down and hopefully it will start. I'm still using jumper cables to the fuel pump. There you go. Just took a second. It was flooded. The carbs are flooded. The plugs, both for plugs, are flooded out. Like I said, there's still some adjustments that still need to be done. I do got to change the oil in this again because from when I had the other carburetor on here, it was misadjusted, and also from flooding in general. So I just wiped off the plugs, and it fired up perfectly fine. The rattle noise is just the trailer, I believe. There's motor's not knocking, so yeah, that's actually ran pretty good. Not using too much gas, but it is using quite a bit. Slide this battery back. So we got a live line right here when that switches on. Live line, negative battery cable, don't mix. And that's pretty much it. So I just got to do some more adjusting on this, get the fuel air mixture right. I am running 92 octane. I went also yesterday and got some gas, just to help it run, make it run a little bit better, and it seems to have helped a bit. As you saw, I do gotta get the choke done on this one as well. And the batteries are probably starting to go dead a bit. This is from starting this one a lot. That one there is not too bad. But yeah, it's just from starting them and not letting them really run, and not letting the alternators charge up batteries while they're running. But these engines, revving it up like that a bit, that probably wasn't too good for this engine anyways, because these are really low RPM engines anyways, so they're just meant to run. And I gotta plug my camera or else my battery's gonna go dead. There we go. So yeah, these are basically meant to run at a steady RPM, constant. Only time they really have to raise the RPM is if the load gets too much on them, and that's pretty much it. So I've used a bit of gas. I just gotta try to get this. That's probably from yesterday as well, whenever it was flooding out a lot, and there's probably gas in the oil on this one, so I gotta change that oil again. I don't know if I have oil. I'll probably have to wait till the end of the month, but other than that, this one's actually running pretty good. The reason why I got that cover off is so I can get the model and serial number off this one, just so I can write it down and put it in my files. So then I got all the information for it. I do got to do the intake and exhaust gaskets on this again. Probably gonna get some gasket maker for the intake. And if anyone has any ideas for the exhaust gasket, I was using exhaust sealant. It does work, but it not really that good. So anyways, that intake's gonna have to come off again so I can reseal the intake and exhaust. And that's pretty much it. So you saw it, it's running again, which is nice. Also, what I'm going to end up doing is mounting that battery on the tongue here, sorry, on the triangular part of the tongue, just to put keep it out of there. And also, running such a big battery, I don't got room for it in the trailer anymore with the generator. So yeah, so I'll talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck like always. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for staying subscribed to me. I do appreciate all my subscribers and any new subscribers. So bye for now.